probably the best primer of the year. Hi guys, it's Chloe. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is actually Christmas Day today, so I'm actually going to be doing my Best of Beauty 2019. I did this last year on my YouTube channel, and I will put in the description box down below so you guys can check that out. I have so many products sitting right here in front of me. I just put them all so nice and neatly. So first, I'm going to be talking about my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I have 3 right here. I've been loving this year. This is my #1. I've been loving this year though. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. It is messy, but I've hit pan on 2 shades. It is such a beautiful palette. This is so good for somebody that wants natural looks but also wants neutral but wants that glam. It is just so beautiful. I do so many looks with this palette, and this is just so good if you're a freelance makeup artist, if you're doing clients, or if you're just a beginner. This is such a it makes the best eyeshadow palettes. $1 or $45, whatever usually charges, but just such a beautiful palette. I've been using this time and time again all year round. Actually, what I have in my eyes is the Too Faced Gingerbread eyeshadow palette. I didn't really put this in my Best of Beauty 2019 because I've literally only used it a few times. I only used it around the holidays. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Please comment down below or give this video a big thumbs up if I should recreate this look for you guys. I used Gingerbread Latte in Gingerbread, those 2 brown shades, and then I used Warm and Toasty, and I cut the crease. Oh my gosh, it is just so beautiful. I love it so much, but I really do like this palette. It just smells just like the holiday season and gingerbreads, but I just didn't put it in because I just used it around the holidays. Next eyeshadow palette, I've been loving. It just launched probably a month ago. It is the Tati Beauty palette, but I'm actually going to be honest with you guys. I actually was having trouble. It was Christmas Eve yesterday. I wanted to do like this really pretty pink look. Why this eyeshadow did this? Do you see how it's like wet looking? I didn't spray the brush or anything, and I tried to like scoop it out with my finger and it's not working. So like I just like put it on and it looked so patchy, so I take off all of my makeup, do it all over again. I was like almost late for work. I just didn't like how that looked. I absolutely love the glitter section. It is so beautiful. I used glitter and aura yesterday. I did a purple look for Christmas Eve. It is just so beautiful. I really do want to do a New Year's Eve look because you can do so much with this. Like right here is just New Year's Eve calling my name. I may like create a look like kind of like a smoky look. I would really like that, but this palette is honestly so beautiful. There's a few things I don't like about it. I mean, I love the mirror, but I don't like how dirty it gets. It's kind of like the James Charles palette. It is very travel friendly and I really like it. It was just that one I had trouble with. Did a video. I can link it in the description box down below so you guys can check that out. I did a review on this. I really do love it. I mean, I have some complaints, but don't we all? I just really love this palette, and I've been using it since she launched it, and I got it right in the first launch. The last palette I'm going to be talking about, I do not support him. I used to love him, but all that drama and the tea went down with him, Jeffree Star and Tati. I just didn't like it. But the Morphe x James Charles palette, I actually been starting to love it again. But I just have been really loving it. Like yesterday for Christmas Eve, I used these purples. I will put a picture right here of my Christmas Eve look. It was the best Christmas Eve / eyeshadow look I have ever done. The purples blended out so good. This purple I wasn't a fan of. Actually, like it blended, but it just was not pigmented, so I used the Tati, the Aura, the glitter, but I used that, and then I used both of these colors. I so want to do like a pink and a purple look. I think that'd be so pretty, but I'm really starting to love this palette again, even though again it is James Charles. The only thing I hate about it is like, why couldn't you do it like half of the size? Like I know you wanted all these shades, but like it's just like, it's so huge for like a palette. Like this is like a standard eyeshadow palette, like the Tati. Look at the difference. That's the only thing I didn't like about it, but I still have been reaching for this and I really am loving that. Now I'm actually going to be going into primers and then complexion. The first primer I really like to use, and I actually use this on clients. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, Intense Hydration for Dry Patch Skin. I really like this. I just love how it has the squeezy tube and it just squeezes out. You guys can see that. I just love this. I just put this all on the clients, even if they have oily skin, combo skin, dry skin, anything. This really works just to hydrate the skin no matter what kind of skin type you have. and to just make the skin all nice and hydrated and moisturized, so when we go into complexion, their makeup will be looking flawless. I actually use this sometimes. I just can't use it as an everyday moisturizer like for my skincare. It just did not work for my skin. This is my all-time favorite primer of the year. This is my only primer I literally use every day. It makes my makeup last all day. I have a review on this. I will link the description box down below. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. This is the travel size, okay? And I still have so much left. You don't even need a lot. If I want like it to be extra, like if it's like a long makeup day and I really want my skin to like really stay on, I'll do 2 pumps, but the pump is like so cute and small and you really don't need that much. It is so nice and like cool and cold and like cooling on the skin, and it just feels so like when you put it in, I usually use my hands, or I used a brush today. I usually just put it right my T-zone, my cheeks, and then kind of around my cheeks, like kind of everywhere, but like today just my T-zone, because I realized yesterday like I usually don't get oily, but I just like saw a little bit that I didn't like, so I actually did this all over my face. Oh my gosh, it is such a beautiful primer. When I am done with this one, obviously I'm gonna probably get the bigger one, but this is so good. I love it so much. It's just so nice and hydrating, and I just love how tacky it is, because that means your makeup and your foundation and everything is gonna stay in place all day long, so I really love it. The foundation, I have 2 foundations that have been my ride or die. The first foundation I literally have been raving for almost a year. January to be a year. I have found my baby. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation in the shade 110 Porcelain. I love how it comes in a bottle. The only thing I don't like is, you know how it's like this, so it's like all messy and you have to like take it out. I'm so low on this one. I literally had to pick up a second one. It is so good. It is so full coverage. It does have an SPF of 18, which isn't bad. You just have to watch with taking photos. This foundation is so good. You can get it at the drugstore. I think it's like $8.99, $6.99, something like that. It is so good. If you have oily skin, they have matte and poreless, that's a really good one too, I've heard. But this is just so good, and it's perfect for me to use on clients, because you know it's just easier to use in a drugstore. When I have a lot of clients, I actually ask them to just bring their foundation because it's easier to match, and a lot of them bring this. This is a really good product, and I really love this. I use it all the time. Actually didn't use it today. The next foundation I'm going to show you guys what I use today is my ride or die since August, whenever it came out. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I was in the number 170, but now I'm in 150 because you know it's going to the winter time. I got this in the summertime. I brought this with me to North Carolina when I saw my aunt. This is so amazing. I just love the packaging. It is so beautiful and sleek. It's just so simple. You just take it off. Just a little pump. I have never used a foundation so much. Like if you see that, that's like literally all that's left. I obviously can't use it now because I'm tan. This is so good. It makes your makeup look so smooth. I actually have it on me today. My cousin, who is so into makeup too like me, we were talking at Christmas Eve last night, and she's like, Chloe, like what do you use? Like your makeup looks so good and smooth. Like it looks so smooth and hydrating. Like I have never felt my skin so smooth ever. It is like nothing is like coming off. I really have struggled with dry skin. I don't really have acne that much. You know, I break out here and there. Like I'm breaking out, like I have a few blemishes on me. Usually I have dry skin, my eczema, and it's just like clearing up. I feel like, I think because my Dermalogica skincare, obviously this Fenty Beauty foundation, I love this so much. And the perfect pair for a concealer. This has been my ride or die all year. I think I started in the summertime. Makeup Forever, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Light Capturing Self-Setting Concealer. If you watch my channel, you are probably sick of me talking about this. I talk about this so much. It is such a beautiful coverage. It's watery, it's liquidy, it's hydrating, which is all we want in a concealer. It doesn't really go in my fine lines, but you know, I still want to set that. I do have another concealer I just found like a few months ago, but I really love this. I haven't been using this baby a lot because I found another one I really like, but this is just so beautiful. I love this concealer so much. It's still my baby, it's my ride or die, and I haven't forgotten about it. The next concealer, it has not been in Ohio ever. It hasn't been in my Target, my Ulta, nowhere, and I finally found it when I was in North Carolina. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer, and I'm in the shade 115 Nude. This literally gives me no creasing. No creasing under my eyes. If you watch my channel, you know like I struggle with having dry under eyes and it's creasing. This does not crease at all, and I'm literally in love with it. I use it every single day. I used it today. I love the Doe Foot applicator. It's drugstore, so I think it's like $8 or $9. I want to try the CoverGirl one, but this one is so amazing, and I feel like the combo with the Fenty foundation, with the Milani concealer, and then with the powder is just amazing. I've been loving this again. I used to go back to the RCMA powder or the Laura Mercier one, but I'm starting to love this one again. This is the Hourglass Cosmetics Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I got the baby size, and I still have so much left. I don't want to drop it. It is just this beautiful, fine powder that works so good. I use this under my eyes and to set my face. I just love this powder so much. I feel like that whole combo is just perfect. I have recently been loving a favorite new mascara. This is from ColourPop. It's the Bff the Luminizing Mascara. I actually got the one in black on black. I do want to try the brown one, but this one is just so nice. It coats my lashes so good, but I'm wearing lashes today, which I love these lashes. This ColourPop mascara is so good, and it's only $10. It's not drugstore, obviously, but it's very affordable, and I really like this mascara. The lashes I'm wearing today are the Kiss Push-Up Lashes in Brazier. I really love them. They're just like so spiky and fluttery, and I just like love how they look with, this look. And my favorite lash glue is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe, and I really like this. I'm gonna have to get more of it though because I'm like running out. And then I've been loving this applicator. It's so dirty because it just has glue on it, but this is the Lily Lashes applicator, and I really like how it just goes right on my lash, and I like how it has, you see how it has that on it, how it just like grips on the lash, which I really love this. Talking about brows, I think I talked about this in like a favorites video, but I literally use this every day. This is the Benefit Cosmetics Mom S Brows by Desi Perkins, and I feel bad talking about this because I think it is discontinued because I think it was only like a limited edition last year, but it is just such a beautiful little kit you have. What I've been loving, my favorite product in this kit is probably the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I'm in the shade number 5, which I usually in the shade number 4.5, but I use like a light hand and it just works wonders. It's so beautiful. I use this today, and then the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. I love this one too, and I use the pomade too, but I just love this. It's just so cool. Like, Benefit is so creative with their products. It is just so cute. And then my favorite brow gel, it's obviously Benefit Cosmetics 24-Hour Brow Setter. I just love the applicator. It is just so perfect. If you see it, it's like straight, and then it's flat on that side. You see that? And it just gets right into every little hair of your brow, and it's just so good. I go back to this one and the Clear Brow Gel, but I've really been loving the Benefit one better. Like all complexion, like bronzer, highlight, blush. So I'm first gonna be talking about a bronzer I've been loving, and I was always like second guessing myself, and I was like, I think this is too money for me, but I really think that this is beautiful on me. This is the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola Bronzer. I just got the mini. It is just so beautiful on my skin tone. I just love how it looks. If you have any bronzers that you would recommend me to try, please comment them down below. I really want to try the Nars Laguna bronzer. I heard that one is beautiful, and I really want to try that one, but let me know in the comment section down below. My favorite blush of all time of 2019, Morphe Brushes Blush Trio and Pop-Up Blush. These three are so beautiful. Didn't know if they were gonna look so good. I love Sexy and Witty. I just started to realize that Witty, if you see it, it has like a gold reflex in it. It is so beautiful. My favorite brush to use is a Sigma Small Duo Fiber F55. I literally just dust them all through, and then I actually been like trying out a new trick. You smile and you go around the apples of your cheeks and you just blend back to the ear, and then I can blend it out with one of my favorite powder brushes. This is the It Cosmetics just regular powder brush. I just love going all over the face. And because I have dry skin, I usually don't do powder at all, but I'm starting to do that, and it makes my makeup look so much better than before. I feel like when I didn't do powder, it just made my skin just like look very greasy and not like very beautiful and dewy, and I feel like powder actually changes the game. Even when you have dry skin, I feel like it just makes a huge difference. So this blush is the blush of the year, honestly. I have not found another blush. Like, it's like, I think to myself, I'm like, you know, I want to try a new blush, but I literally, every single time I do my makeup, I go right back to that. And that's how you know. That's how you know that that is your favorite blush. I have 3 highlighters I've been loving this year. 2 are drugstore, and 1 of them is high-end. I'm going to go with the high-end one first. This is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I actually use this today in my cheeks, only this. It is just so beautiful. Like, I've hit pan more on Fire Crystal, if you could tell, but these are just so beautiful. I just love it how it's like a duo, and you just have like a little mirror. I really like this. And then my favorite, I love it, but I really haven't been using it as much as I really should, but this is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter times Nikkie Tutorials in the shade Pan. I literally love this product so much. Sometimes I even get my finger and literally put it right on my lid. I just love it that much. Or do like a really pretty like brow bone highlight. Whew. This one is probably my favorite of all time. I did the most poppin' inner corner highlight yesterday, and it was this, and I do this for highlighter too. This is the Wet n Wild Loose Highlighter, and I'm so lit. Literally, I have used hardly none. I didn't even have to get any. You need the littlest bit, and if you do too much, it looks crazy. Like, I was doing it yesterday. I was like, whoa. You can tone it down by blending it or using a sponge, which this is my favorite sponge, the Morphe Beauty sponge. This has been my favorite sponge last year too, and this year again. But sometimes you just go in with a powder brush and just blend it, because that really helps. Like, if you have bronzer or blush or highlight and you don't, like, it's just not blending how you want it, honestly, just get a powder brush and just go over it, and it will literally make the biggest difference. I just love this because it was only like $4 or $5, and you don't even need that much, and it goes such a long way, which I just love that, because you don't have to waste a lot of product. But this has been my all-time fave. I'm actually going to go into lips right now. I have 6 lipsticks I've been loving. 6. I did not know I was going to talk about all of these. I'm going to talk about my #1 lip balm, lip product, lip gloss, what I literally use every time before I put on makeup or film. This is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in Peach. I really want to try like the pear or the grapefruit. This is so good. I got my friend hooked on it at Sephora when we were there last week. This is so good and hydrating. I talk about it all the time. It just tastes like peaches too. Like, who doesn't love peaches? But anyways, this is so good before makeup because your lips are moisturized and hydrated, and then right when you go into lipstick, it just glides on the lips so smoothly, and it's just like, it's just literally like so perfect, which I just really love this lip balm. It is just so good and I'm obsessed. And then the lip gloss I have been loving. This is literally lip gloss of the year of 2019. The Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in Diamond Milk, or Fussy, or the other ones. But this one is my favorite. I just love how clear it is. I did get a little pink on it last night. I literally was doing lipstick and I used my finger and then I accidentally used this, and it's staying there, I think. But I can use it right now. I just used it. Love it. It tastes like fruit punch. But I just love the doe foot applicator because it gets right in the lips and right on the top lip too. It is just so beautiful, and I haven't run out of this. I just love Fenty so much. This should be the lip gloss of the year, and I really hope it is. I have a lip gloss, but like this is like a lip tint. Is the Nars Orgasm Oil Infused Lip Tint. This has a gold reflex. I actually wore this to work yesterday on Christmas Eve. I talked about it. This is such a nice applicator. It glides so nicely on the lips. It actually lasts for like 2 to 3 hours. You know, you can touch it up, but it lasts me a long time. You have that pink color, but what's even better is that oil that is infused into this lip gloss, but it's tinted like a pink golden reflex, which I think is so beautiful, and it stays on, which like Who does not love that? Like, it is just so beautiful. And I just have this regular lipstick. I have been talking about this for a long time. I haven't worn it in a while, but every time I go back to it, I just put it on, or I put it in my vanity. I'm like, I need to go back to this. This is the L'Oreal Color Reach Shine Glossy Fawn. I talk about this so much. it was only $10, I think, at the drugstore. It is just so beautiful. Like, it looks like so luxurious, I think, in my opinion. And it's kind of, it's a lipstick, but what I think is very rare about it, I think what is different about it is that it's very glossy. Like, it's called Glossy Fawn. Like, it's a very glossy effect, glossy lipstick, and it's a nude color, like a light pink nude. It's not straight nude where you can't see it on your lips. Like, it's a pink nude. These are my two all-time favorite liquid lipsticks of this year, of last year. These are my ride or dies. These are my babies. I do not like any other liquid lipstick like I love these two. The first one is the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in Celebrity Skin. I love him so much. Not even that I love Jeffree Star, but I just love how amazing products he comes out with. Do you see the applicator, how it's a little bit tilted? It literally goes right into the lips. You don't have to keep going in, ducking in. I haven't even used that much. And I actually get a lip liner. I usually get the lip liner of MAC Soar, I believe. It's just so beautiful. And what I love about his liquid lipsticks is it's not drying. You know, some liquid lipsticks are very drying that you need to put lip gloss on. This liquid lipstick is not, and I just love this product so much. I do want to try more of his liquid lipsticks. And this is the one I used last night. This is a Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Stone. It's like more of a mauve. I love how it is. It is just so beautiful. Even the tube, so sleek. I just love how it looks. It is so beautiful. I love both of these. This lipstick last night looked so beautiful with my purple and my lashes. It was just beautiful. I just really like both of these liquid lipsticks, again, because I have like dry skin. I also have dry lips. I exfoliate using the Jeffree Star Sugar Scrub and Salted Caramel, but also I usually don't like liquid lipsticks because I feel like it would dry out my lips, but these two are so good. You can, sometimes I get my ring finger, I top it off with Fenty Beauty Gloss in the center, and it just looks so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to talk about setting sprays. My favorite still has been the Morphe Brushes Continuous Setting Mist. This, I just love the mist. If you watch it, do you see that? So it's literally just like hairspray, and that's what I love. I don't like the ones where they just squirt out like, and then like hurting, like they're just squirting out like very like long spritzes, and I don't like that. I just love how that's a very fine mist. That's why it's called a continuous setting mist. I love this to set my makeup, to prep my makeup, spray on my brushes to get more of a foiled eyeshadow. This is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I literally am almost out of it. I need to go get more, but this product, that product is so good. It is just so good. You just literally just spray it on your brush, put it on. That's like, I literally sprayed it just a little bit of Fix Plus on this gold warm and toasty shadow from the Too Faced Gingerbread palette, but it just, oh my gosh, I just literally love how it looks, and it just looks so beautiful. It just makes your eyeshadow pop. It could be like a foiled eyeshadow. You can do it, like I said, prep. You can prime it, you can prep the skin, you can set it. You really can do anything with this. And even if you don't want something like this for, if you want to do a foiled eyeshadow, if you want to spray your brush, you can use water, a different setting spray, really anything. You don't need to spend the money on this, but I just think that this is so worth it. MAC Cosmetics is absolutely amazing, and I just really like this product. Talking about brushes, all of my brushes of 2019, my babies, my favorites. So I'm first going to be going to talk about all of the eye brushes first. This is the Morphe M-43. This is like a buffer brush, but what I love about it is I actually don't put this on my eyelids. I've actually learned a trick where you just get, this is damp, but you just get a dry beauty sponge and you just tap it in. That just really helps, but I just like this to just get in the little tiny crevices of your eyes. Like, just say you do your eyes first like I did today, and you do your foundation, and then do you see this, how it might be purple or blue? Then you just go right in there and just clean all that up. And sometimes I go right there in my nose. Really any little crevices that you really can't get with the beauty sponge or a brush. That's what I really like to do with this brush. So to clean up my brows, I use the Morphe M-124 or the Morphe M-421. I use both of these. I use this one for cutting the crease, and sometimes I shape my brows, or I use that to just shape the brows on the upper and then under the brow. And then I actually get this Real Techniques, it's like just a color correcting brush, and then I just use this just to buff it and to blend it. I don't really like using a blender or like my finger. I just like to just clean all of that up. I do that as well. This is just such a good combo. This is my favorite powder brush for under the eyes. This is another Real Techniques brush. It's a setting brush. I used to use this actually for highlight because, you know, it's nice and small, but this is perfect just to go right under the eye and just to set everything. This is so perfect. It fits perfectly right under the eye. This is my favorite brush for that. This is my highlighting brush I love. This is the Morphe M501. Actually just brought it over. This is the Anastasia A23 highlighting brush. Are just a really good brush, and you could use a fan brush or a sponge if you're using a liquid highlight. It doesn't really matter, but I just love these brushes for powder highlight. I'm gonna finish up the eye brushes. I'm gonna talk about blending brushes for the eyes right now. My 3 favorite blending brushes. These are my babies. I love them so much. This was the first brush that I used right when I started getting into makeup, and I like want to tear up every single time. Like I just get so like cheery and emotional because it's just like I started this like 4 years ago, and seeing like this baby, like it's just like a part of me now. This is a Sigma Beauty Tapered Blending E40 brush. I love how it comes to a taper. It's very nice and fluffy. A lot of times I don't really have any product on these. These are kind of clean brushes, and I just like to go in with this and just blend everything out. If there's so like I kind of use this brush to just blend everything out. If anything like looks too harsh, when I don't have any color or anything on the brush, I just blend all of it out. These 2 brushes are very similar. Would you even know which one is Morphe and which one is Sigma Beauty? Like they're so similar. So this is the Morphe M433. This is the one that everybody always raves about. This comes to a taper. It's so good for blending. It is just such a good brush. Blend out your eyeshadow. Actually, what I've been starting to do is I haven't been using a fluffy brush to like blend out the eyeshadow. I kind of just use this and just tap it and bring it up and then start to blend it very lightly. This one, I love it. This is a Sigma Beauty Blending E25. This one is perfect. I used this yesterday for my look and today, and then I'll go back into the M433 from Morphe and I'll start to blend it. But this one is such a good packer, just to pack on the product, tap everything in, and then get another brush to blend it out. My brow brush. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills 7B. I love this brush. It's so cute and tiny, but I just love this brush for using brow powder because I used to do brow powder a lot, but it's a dual-ended side with the spoolie, which I love it, and it's so nice and fat. It's just really nice, and I actually use that today. And then this one is my favorite, the MAC 242. This is my ride or die too. I've been literally using this right when I started to do makeup. I use this to actually just put the product on. I have a little bit of gold I'm putting on, but it's such a nice flat brush. I heard there's another big one I really want to try from MAC, but I just love this brush. This is the only brush that I actually use to pack on any shimmer, glitter. I just love this brush for it. It just gets right in the inner corner. It's just such a perfect brush. This is my favorite inner corner highlight slash brow bone. This is the Morphe E18. This is so old. I remember it was probably like 2016, 2017 when I watched Jaclyn Hill's video, and like literally this is the brush, one of her favorite brushes, because I can tell because look how old the logo is. That logo is so old. But I was just like looking at that, and it just gets so perfect, like right up there in the brow bone. I love this brush. And some lower lash eyeshadow brushes. This is the Morphe M431. You can see it comes to a really stiff point, but that's actually really good because I used this today. You can get right in there and it works perfectly because it's so small. Rather than getting these big blending brushes, I've done it before because I see people on YouTube like doing it, and they'll like do it, but then they'll like have it really far down and like blow it out, and it looks really muddy on me. So I just like to use like a little precise little brush just to go right there in the lower lash line. M432. This is a definer brush. I use this. Sometimes I use it if I really want to carve out my eyebrows with concealer, but I use this for the lower lash line. Like, I got a darker color on the outer and I really smoked it out. And I actually use this on the upper lid right here to get a really nice smoky cat eye effect. If I want to get like a dark brown, I'll really go and tight line on the lash line, and then I can like wing it out. This brush is perfect for it. I really recommend if you want to buy this. I actually recommend all of these brushes that I'm talking to you guys about because these are all actually, I'm going all over the place. I forgot to talk about some face brushes. So this is the It Cosmetics Love is a Foundation brush. I got this last year in October for Cancer Awareness Month. This brush is literally so good to put on foundation. It's kind of in a heart. It's kind of shaped out now. This brush is so good just to get on, and you can, Christy really got me onto this, but this is such a good brush to stipple it on and just blend it out. It doesn't give any brush streaks, which is very rare, but I really like this brush. The next foundation brush I love is the It Cosmetics All Over Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection No. 7 brush, and this brush was very expensive. I mean, if you want to splurge, I think it was like almost $50. I mean, I feel like it is so worth it. I got this last year and I've never put it down. I used it today. I love this brush so much. So you have your foundation on the front, on the top, and then your concealer on the bottom. I actually used this today. I really like it to just shape out my brows. Sometimes if you put concealer on the upper, if you put your concealer on your top brow, sometimes when you do foundation, you can like tell it makes a difference. So kind of I like to do that and put it over, which it just cleans everything up and it's your foundation. So I use this to cream contour today. I actually got for Christmas, I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour kit, and I didn't know if I wanted to use the sponge or if I wanted to use this brush. I love this brush. This is the Japanese 961 angled brush. I actually used to use it for powder, but I just dipped it in right here and literally blended it out with the sponge first, and then I did just the powder brush over the cream contour, put the Hoola bronzer on, and it looks literally so flawless. I literally love this brush, and it was so affordable. It was like $4 at TJ Maxx. Badescu is usually really expensive because I know that they have some Ulta. So now this is finally the last brush. This is the Morphe M-43. This is so old, again, as you can tell because of the logo, the writing, but I literally love this as bronzer. I love this. Sometimes people usually get like big powder brushes like this to use bronzer, but I like how small it is because I really can get into my cheekbone and I just blend it out, and I am so obsessed. You know, I put it everywhere, my cheeks, nose contour, under my lips, chin, jawline, forehead, hairline. I really liked this brush, my favorite. So we finished all of the makeup. Now it's into skincare. If you've been watching my channel since last year, you know I've been struggling with having dry skin. I have sensitive skin, I have eczema, I get rashes, it gets really bad. I also have rosacea. This skincare brand really has changed my life for the better. I found it out last year at Ulta. My friend was doing a facial and she told me about Dermalogica. She says, Chloe, you really need to try this. This skincare is such a good brand. She did a facial and I literally have started it and I've never went back. They are expensive, but I honestly feel like it is worth every single penny. All of this right here is all Dermalogica. Every single product. And that's how you know you love a product so much and it works. This is probably my third or fourth bottle, and this is 5.1 fluid ounces, which is a lot. I have went through so much of these. I do a different skincare morning and night, so I'm going to start with morning. I'm going to go through the steps that I do. So I just wash my face. Then I use the Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Cleanser. You literally just need a little pea size. And then, you know, I take that off. And then I love the Dermalogica Multi-Active Toner. It's just, you know, a nice little spray. This is the travel size. I have a lot of travel sizes because right when I started, I just didn't want to splurge on it. So I just got the travel size and then I'll see if I like it. But I went through so many of these bottles. These are so travel friendly if you're traveling. That's why I just get the small ones. Then I go in with the moisturizer which is the Dermalogica Prisma Protect SPF 30 Broad Spectrum Light Activated Skin Defense. I started this probably in the spring or summer of last year. What I love about this is it gives your skin a nice healthy glow, yet it's protecting you from the sun, and it's very hydrating and moisturizing. To set my makeup, I get the Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I have never gotten the big bottle. This was only 12 bucks, which is not bad at all. I usually get the one that's like this much. The small is like 7, but this is huge. I just love it. It's so hydrating. It literally calms the skin because it's rose water and aloe. I really like that to help with my rosacea and dry skin. That is my morning skincare routine, what I do in the morning right when I wake up. Now we're going to talk about the night. It's kind of the same, but there's a few different steps. I wash my face again, use the Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Cleanser, and then I go in with a toner again, the Multi-Active Toner, and this is when it changes it up. I haven't tried their eye cream yet, which I want to try, but they don't have a travel size, so I'm trying to get the money to do that, to buy it. But I got this Cerave Eye Repair Cream. I'm liking it. I love the applicator, and like, look how small and cute it is. I love how they come with like this tube, because some eye creams you have to like scoop out, and I don't like that. But I really do like this eye cream. I go in with the Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Balance Moisturizer. I love this little thing. I just love this so much. And with the Badescu Rose Water, I actually have been breaking out kind of from stress or just like honestly anything. I love the Badescu Drying Lotion. This stuff works so good. You just honestly just put it on with a Q-tip, grab where your pimples or blemishes are, go to sleep, wake up. 2 to 3 days, what that drying lotion does is it basically dries your pimples out, and it like works miracles. You can get that at Ulta or badescu.com. Please comment down below or like this video if you guys want me to do a skincare routine morning and night. I would literally love to do that. I actually forgot about this product. This is my second bottle I'm getting. This is actually from the calming line. This is the Dermalogica Ultra Calming Serum Concentrate. I do use this morning and night. Usually before I tone, I'll do this. So after I cleanse, I use the serum. It hydrates your skin. It actually helps with sensitive skin, obviously, because it's a calming serum, but I'm happy I finally found a serum that I really enjoy. And the last product is actually not Dermalogica. It's a face mask, and I have been talking about this on my Instagram. Make sure to follow me on my makeup Instagram. I will link it down below. It is the Origins Clear Improvement Charcoal Honey Mask to Purify and Nourish. Basically just to detox while nourishing your skin. It clears out your pores so they're not clogged, and it takes out impurities and debris. I got this for Christmas last year, and I have just like a little brush that I use, face mask brush. If you can see, like, it looks like I haven't used that much, which I have, but see, you don't need that much. I mostly just put it in my T-zone and just like on my chin, but that's mostly it. This product is literally so good. I remember Ali Glines talked about it last year, and like literally that's why I got it, and I feel like it really like helps your skin. Okay guys, this wraps up my Best of Beauty 2019. This was a lot more than I expected from last year. I know I feel like it was a lot more than last year, but I really hoped you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys comment down below any new videos you want me to film in the new year. But if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Chloe, and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. Make sure to hit the notification bell right by my name to be notified of every video I upload, and make sure you guys give this a big thumbs up so I know you guys like these kinds of videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys! Happy holidays!